So a lot has happened in the Afrobeat scene this week, and you guys know we need to get into it. What if I told you Chioma did more for Pixie wigs in one wedding day than Ayra and Tiwa? You guys know that Chioma wore a Pixie cut wig for her wedding day, and Davido came online to brag that, oh no, Pixie cuts everywhere. But immediately, people tried to humble him. They're like, oh, Pixie cut has always been a thing, that is being delusional. They even pulled out pictures of Ayra and Tiwa Savage rocking the style, trying to shut him up. And I don't see why people are trying to humble Davido when he's not lying. Like, Tiwa's Pixie cut has always been a staple. But Ayra's own, not so much. But it has definitely made some people want to make the hairstyle. But Ayra did not make wig vendors change the name of their wigs to Wig Ayra. But suddenly now, because Chioma wore the wig, everybody is calling it Wig Chioma. Prices are now ranging from like 40k to like 700k. Everybody wants a wig. And you guys really need to give Chioma a thanks for that, because she ate that style up and she made it trend. So Davido, I do agree with you on this one. I don't agree with the people trying to bring Ayra and Tiwa Savage into this, because I feel like it's totally unnecessary. You can basically hype up Chioma or not even talk about status. So let's move into Brymo. Yes, Brymo, who has been musically irrelevant for a long time now, suddenly woke up to start addressing Davido&Burna and other A-list celebrities. He said, "Dear Nigerian mainstream A-listers, stop jumping on every hit song remix, especially from new acts. You're not helping them, you're just seeking relevance, and that's vile." Wow. Okay, so let's be real. What's actually paining Brymo is that nobody's asking him for a feature, whether it's in disguise or it's not. Nobody's asking him for a feature, because how can a flop be lecturing both upcoming and established artists on the obvious reality of the music business? Like, make it make sense. Yes, made artists up on waves, they do it to stay relevant. Burna did that with Lao and other artists. They've been doing this for years, home and abroad. It's shameful if you're doing it too much, sha. They've been doing this forever, and we know that they're doing it to stay relevant. But Brymo, the man that has like 2 hits from like ages ago, you're not the one that will be dropping this sermon for us. Yes, Brymo is talented. I'm aware of that. I think we all know that. But I'm very sure it's just pain that he has begged to be featured on a song and he got turned down. So, Brymo, please sit the F down. But at the same time, even though they are doing it to stay relevant, they are also helping some artists, at least in some situations. They're also helping some artists. Let's say, like in the case of Wizkid and let me not cite examples, but I feel like at the same time, they are helping these artists. But it might not be every time. Sometimes they're trying to up on the wave and the remix flops. Let's say, like, let me try to cite example with Tyla and Travis Scott. Travis Scott was on the Water remix. And the remix was like, okay, what is this remix? The remix was totally useless in my opinion. Most people don't even remember that song as a remix. So speaking on Tyla was there in Brazil. She was being carried by a security, and honestly, it looked like she passed out. Like, people were very worried. I was also worried. Some people said that probably told an overdose on something, celebrities do be doing drugs and all these things, while some claim that maybe her drink got spiked, and others said, okay, maybe she's just drunk. But me, I was confused because Tyla has always said that she doesn't drink. You guys remember last 30 December with Ayra, Thames, and Rema? She pretended to drink. She pretended to take a shot when everybody was taking a shot in front of us. So, like, okay, how is she now suddenly passing out in a totally different country? She confirmed that she was actually drunk by posting a picture of Beyonce when Beyonce was drunk, which is a very iconic picture, by the way. So she just used to tell us that, okay, she was actually drunk. But Tyla, girl, you need to be careful. If your limit is 3 shots, please just take 1 shot, do the Bacardi, and go home. Because I see no reason why you'll be passing out. How many did you drink? How many shots did you take, Tyla? How many shots did you take for you to be passing out like that? I feel like maybe she's a lighthead, but if you're a lighthead, you should know your marks now. But you guys, tell me, what's your maximum number of shots you can take before you tap out? May I have good alcohol tolerance, so I can do maybe like 8 shots. I can do 8 shots above tequila or nothing. Now, Tyla also gets called out for trying to be a mother's daughter again. She wore a look for her performance in Brazil, which fans pointed out to be similar to what Rihanna wore years ago. And I won't say they're really similar, but the shirt definitely is. The skirts are different, but in my opinion, Tyla's skirt looks outrageously cheap and ugly. I mean, I know the budget is tight and it's trying, but what is this skirt? Like, this skirt was not flattering at all. Nah. A stylist, you need to do better. Maybe she doesn't have a stylist. Maybe she just pick something in the cupboard. But girl, this skirt is nothing. No matter how we try to, say that they are different looks, they actually really do look alike. And if they actually want to work against the Rihanna allegations or the unoriginal, copying allegations, they need to make sure our looks stand out and they're original to our brand. But I don't think Tyla's team actually want to work against the allegations. You guys, be honest, do you think these two looks they look alike, or people are just reaching and they just always want to call Tyla a copycat? But tell me how you guys feel. As we move into our national treasure, Lil Kesh, he was attacked brutally by some hungry boys on the Lagos streets, and he was stabbed in the neck and even his ear, almost severed. And it's just crazy that they did all of this just because they wanted to take his jewelry. Like, these people almost killed him because of a chain. But thankfully, by the grace of God, he was stitched up and is recovering well. I'm just so glad that he's alive, because life is so precious, man. Life can end in seconds over a little ring you bought. Like, it's crazy, man. But you guys, in the comment section, drop speedy recovery and wish Lil Kesh, send him message of healing and everything in the comment section, because he needs it. It's in the neck, guys, in the neck. For what reason? Anyways, why did I say anyways? On to Gunna. Gunna's album, The Last One, has debuted at #1 on the official top 100 albums chart in Nigeria, recorded 15.7 on-demand streams with 10.52 thousand units sold. It becomes the first album by an international artist to reach #1 on the official albums chart. He has also spent 2 weeks at #1 on the Apple and Spotify album charts. Also, Forever Be Mine has debuted at number 68 on the US Billboard charts, and this marks Wizkid's 5th entry on the chart. Then WGFT featuring Burna Boy debuted at number 94, marking Burna Boy's 7th entry. So congratulations to Gunna, the biggest bird, and Big 7 on their success.
So an update, Buju has taken back the #1 spot on the Apple Music album chart. I did say Gunna was going to spend 2 weeks at #1 and Buju needs to regain his spot. So congratulations to Buju also.
And you guys know, people online were going to come for Asake. They started clowning Asake that he did not debut on the Billboard despite being featured on the album. And you guys need to leave Asake alone. I feel like he deserved to actually debut though. The song was fire, but realistically, if Burna Boy is going to be debuting at 94 and he was already outperforming Satisfaction, I already felt like Asake might not even make it top 100. But Asake, don't worry, delay is not denial. He's going to get his Billboard entry soon enough. For now, let's celebrate the wins and stop this unnecessary clowning. The song already did so well. Like, it was at #1 on Apple Music daily charts for US. So it's already doing really well. So I don't think you guys need to clown Asake again for this Billboard thing. Like, you guys dragged him before. Please leave Asake alone. Leave Asake alone. Alright, so let's go into Omahlay. Omallay's new album is on the way. He has started teasing the new album, and he said on his social media, "Clarity of mind, from today we are called the Spirits." So that means his fans are now called Spirits. Wow, okay. He also dropped a snippet, but I can't play that on here because of copyright issues. You guys know Omahlay doesn't want anybody to steal his flow, so obviously he would have copyrighted the song, so I can't post it on here. But I will link it in the description so you can go listen to the snippets. Now, from what me I heard from the snippet though, is giving Boy Alone, Omahlay, that's from his last album. And honestly, if he's going back to that sound, then Omahlay is a scaredy cat. Yeah, I get it. Somebody stole his album idea, but I mean, this was the perfect chance for him to prove that the copy can never be the original, unless if he doesn't fully trust what he created. But this was the time to leverage it. Like, even though people would still listen to the album regardless, I feel he should just stick to the original idea and show the thieves how it's done. Maybe his own album is probably going to do more than that person's album. There's speculations that it's Rema. I don't know if you can outdo Rema in that style, but I mean, if it's his idea in the first place, then it might actually sound really good. That's why he's interested Rema. Okay, if the new album is going to be like this, personally, I won't be listening to the album back to back, because I'm not really into this Afro depression stuff. But there's some bangers here and there that I can just pick up from, but I'm not going to be listening to that over and over again. So it should have just leveraged the situation and just use it to make some more strings. Anyways, how do you guys feel about the snippet? If you've heard it, do you think Omahlay has another banger incoming, or we're about to get Boy Alone 2.0? Drop it us in the comment section below. Now let's go back to Tyla, because our insecure tigers, they started coming for Ayra Starr yet again. Now they're claiming that Ayra, who has been on tour for over 2 years now, is copying Tyla's choreography. And I've never seen both of them actually doing the same choreography. I'm actually really tired of the tigers and them creating fake accounts to make comments about Ayra, saying, oh, as a Nigerian, I can't help but say, like, yo, if I slap you.
Just because of this same Bacardi dance that Ayra said that she was going to recreate. She said she was even curious about the dance and all of that.
And I don't really like this comparison that is going on between the fan bases. And I feel like the tigers, they instigate a lot. Every time they're always under anything Ayra, always trying to compare. And I'm like, yo, when will you guys give it a break? And I feel like these ladies, they need to address it. Most especially Tyla, because I think Ayra has already cleared it up before. But if Tyla is not going to, clear it up, and I feel like Ayra should completely distance herself from Tyla and everything, because right now it just feels like Tyla is benefiting from this comparison. And even though it's not like cash, she's benefiting in terms of like clout. So tell me, you guys, do you think Ayra should address this situation again, or you feel like Tyla is the one that needs to address it? And if Tyla doesn't, she should just distance herself totally from Tyla, and not even if it's just hanging out. No, let's not do it, because you guys can say that they are cool and all, but the fan bases are not cool. And if Tyla comes out to say something about it, I feel like it will at least reduce some tension. But no, she doesn't want to say anything about it. Next week they'll start saying that people are overreacting, but are the one not reacting. That's why people are overreacting. Oh, no, 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 no. Our Prince of Afrobeats is being clowned for his song Kelebu not living up to the hype. And it's not the summer banger as it is falling down the charts. No. Now the Rema haters made a video of it free falling down the charts. And you guys, we need to check this video out. No, you guys can't do our prince like this. No, 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 I will not be accepting it. I know Rema was trying to create Ozemba 2.0 and it did not stick as well. But you guys don't have to clown Rema like this. Like, no. Rema is not a troublemaker. It doesn't disturb you guys. So why are you guys coming for Rema like this? And I mean, not every song is going to top the charts, but Rema, we actually expected the summer banger because she promised that to us. This song's only good to be played outside and not even for that long either, because you just play Kelebu, 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 you don't finish. So I'm sorry, Remy boy. This song did not land well. You wasted that $10K. You should have donated it to me. But next time you might have to come harder. Give us a hit for December. I think people will forgive you if you give us a hit for December. Now let's end the video on the final Billboard list. This is top 20, and I don't really have much to say about this list. Like I said last time, I rated their list a 5/10 because I feel like it's a hit or miss. And obviously the entire top 50 list, I have nothing to say. What is Love Wantiti doing in top 5 of best Afrobeats of all time? Love Wantiti. Yes, I know the song was a banger and all of that, but like, it ain't that much of a banger. It's not that much of a banger for it to be in top 5. So I feel like some of these placements, I really do disagree with them. I just feel like Nigerians as a whole, they don't really rate this list and they don't really care. So we'll just let Billboard do what they want to do. I also think they calculate this list based on sales and all. So it's going to be biased, but not like biased in opinion wise. Might just be biased in sales wise, I guess. But expect a best Afrobeat artist and a best album list. So if you're not pissed now, trust you'll be pissed later. Because this list is not going to end. They did that last year. They got dragged for it. This year they're doing it again. And this year is Afrobeat artists they're targeting. So if you're not pissed now, you'll be pissed later. By the time your artist is rated in number 50 and you expect your artist to be in number 20. So anyways, you guys, that's all I have for you in today's video. Tell me how you feel about the topics I discussed in the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.